こんにちは、川田美穂子です。お元気ですか？ How are you today? When the body is in high spirit, the mind is brighter and more energetic. When the mind is energetic, the body is healthier. I had an experience that made me realize that body and mind are connected. So I decided to incorporate ideas to energize my body and mind into my daily life. One day in August, when I was walking up the stairs at home, I suddenly felt a strong pain in the right leg, and from that moment, it became very difficult to walk on the flat grounds, not to say on the stairs. Since I was scheduled to have lunch with a friend at a French restaurant 4 days later, I immediately went to my regular osteopathic clinic and received the treatment for the next 3 consecutive days. But my symptoms didn't improve much during that time. Still, I didn't cancel my restaurant reservation and managed to get there dragging my feet and holding on to the railings of the stairs. I was greatly shocked because I had had foot problems in cold season, but I had never had such a severe pain that I suddenly could not walk, nor had I had foot problems in hot summer. I almost gave up on my trip to Kyoto I had planned for October, thinking it would no longer be possible. My osteopathic therapist strongly advised me to strengthen my leg muscles anyway. Besides this YouTube channel talking about my personal story, I have another channel that introduces Japanese culture in English. At that time, I was preparing to make a video about the famous Japanese classic, The Pillow Book by Seisho Nagon. I was going to Kyoto to see the Parallel Festival on October 22nd and also take photos and videos of historical buildings and scenic spots. I really wanted to go to Kyoto. I made a conscious effort to spend more time exercising and thought to decide at the last moment whether or not to cancel the trip. By the time I made the trip, I was able to walk quite a bit with occasional breaks and set off pulling my suitcase. I stayed in the same lodging for 11 days. There are many places I wanted to visit, and every day was more enjoyable and meaningful than I had expected. I felt a strong desire from the bottom of my heart to continue doing such fun things. After returning home, when I was talking with a friend about the ways to build my leg muscles, he recommended an electrical appliance to be worn on both sides, and I began to try it. About 1 week later, I felt my legs were better somewhat. I was glad I could get a right appliance for me. My hope grew. As I continued my daily exercise and use of the appliance, my leg condition improved to the point where I could not believe what had happened in August. I go to the osteopathic clinic once a month for maintenance on my legs. My manual therapist told me that my leg muscles had become much stronger, and at my current condition, I will not suddenly experience a severe pain and be unable to walk. It was very encouraging. If I had cancelled my trip to Kyoto immediately when I felt a strong pain, I might have been unable to walk as it was. In other words, the way we have a mind can make a big difference in the body. I think it's very important to try to spend my days with various fun goals of what I want to do. I like reading books or doing something at home, so I tend to spend a lot of time sitting in a chair. Now I move my body after sitting for 30 minutes. I like to go to a nearby park and look at the plants, but if the weather is bad, I tend to think I don't have to go. So I include several opportunities in my monthly schedule to go a little further away from home, such as to a museum, a movie theater, a good restaurant, or just to explore places of interest. Recently, I read a post from a newspaper reader who set an annual goal of eating dishes of 10 different countries at Japanese restaurants and achieved it. I like to eat, and this goal seemed interesting to me as well. If we can set and practice a variety of goals that are fun and challenging, we can keep the body and mind healthy. When I think about this, I feel very positive. I hope my story will help to you. Thank you for watching. See you soon.